guys, this is Achilles from Manor Light Tarot, and before I jump into this week's reading, I wanted to make a quick announcement. I'm going to be launching another show here this coming week. It's going to be on Wednesdays, and it's called Divining Light, and it will be more or less a vlog-style weekly show discussing all things kind of new agey. This week's show is going to be about the similar meanings between tarot cards and how you can navigate through the sometimes confusing nature that arises from those similar meanings. I hope you guys check it out, and if you guys are new to this show, I do a reading every Sunday/Monday about the energies coming at us from the week ahead. I hope this prepares you and gets you ready for whatever it is we're going to be working with this coming week. So why don't we just go ahead and get started shuffling and see what we got going on. Okay, so as always, the first card we look at represents the energies we are currently engulfed in. As you can see, it is not a fun-looking card. We're contending with the Nine of Swords here. It looks like we're dealing with a lot of negative feelings at the moment. Anxiety, depression, and just generally psychological pain. It's a dark place to be in, and we're having to fight our way out of it at this moment. Now, the next card represents the energies of the obstacle we will be facing. This is a pretty interesting set here. The Four of Cups represents an unwillingness to accept help or advice. I call this the pouting card, and I don't think it's too hard to see why. This guy here is upset about something, and though he's being offered a cup, he's just sort of folding his arms and pouting about whatever it is he isn't getting. This relates very well to the first card, and I'll explain how when I do the overall meaning of the spread. The inverted Page of Swords represents a deep foundation within ourselves approaching this coming week. And unfortunately, this isn't a good card to have inverted. The court cards, Page, Knight, Queen, King, and the like, are very focused energy, and when inverted, that energy is very negative. I'm seeing treachery and dishonesty, and I'll explain how it may manifest in the context of this reading at the end of the reading. Friendship, happiness, and success are the energies we're leaving behind or walking out of as we come into this new week. The Three of Cups speaks to us of our triumphs in and with our community of friends. Next up is my favorite card in the deck, and she's in a good position in our spread. The World card, representing sort of a happiness, completeness, success, and accomplishment, is telling us that the week ahead is going to be good, and good things are right around the corner for us. We're going to be seeing things come together in a way that's really good for us. The final card in the spread represents what all these cards are trying to tell us. The Six of Wands, meaning success, particularly when dealing in our social circles. This could mean being recognized for hard work at your job or accomplishing something that you and your friends had set out to do. The last two cards are great cards to have in a weekly reading, and I'm very glad they appeared for us. But now let's look at how all these cards work together in the spread. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups connect very well with each other, which really isn't a good thing. They're both very negative cards. This is really telling me, however, that our anxiety and our stubbornness is linked. Either we're painting ourselves into a corner and making ourselves anxious by being too stubborn and not accepting any help from our friends, or we are sort of feeling negative feelings, and that's driving us to be a little bitter and getting in the way of our life. Either way, the big takeaway from these cards is that we should listen to the people around us and accept help when it is offered. The Page of Swords may also tie into this well. I feel that the bitterness and anxiety displayed in the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups will lead us into a pretty negative place. The inverted page of swords is very likely that negative place. She is dishonest, treacherous, and just a very negative and person to be around. The emotions illustrated by the first two cards may very well lead us down a very, very dark road. I view these first three cards as a warning. We should be careful and diligent in how we deal with others and look at ourselves. Make sure we don't walk down the wrong path. The next three cards, on the other hand, are all very positive. The Three of Cups representing our past accomplishments. The World card is where we're going. And the Six of Wands ultimately is talking about the message trying to pull all these things together. The Three of Cups and the Six of Wands are clearly connected in that they are both dealing with happiness in our social life. I can see whatever accomplishments we've recently had building in this coming week and growing larger. And the World card really reinforces that. Not only will these accomplishments grow for us, but they are ultimately very good for us spiritually and materialistically. I'm seeing a positive arc in these last three cards, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this turns out. It looks like there's a lot of positive energy coming at us from the week ahead, and I'm looking forward to seeing how all these signs pan out for us. You might be a little anxious at the moment, but if we lean on our friends and take good advice when it is given to us, good things will come of it. Remember that while approaching this coming week. Okay, well that's it for this week. I hope you found this reading interesting and helpful. I hope you check out my new show debuting this Wednesday. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, all of the other major social networkings. And I'll probably be expanding that list, so keep that in mind. And so, as always, if you have a particular issue or subject that you have something you're trying to work through right now, let me know. You can schedule a reading with me on my website, innerlighttarot.com. The link will be down below. And we can do a one-on-one sort of reading that will really dive into whatever it is you are dealing with at the moment. Well, that's pretty much it for now and this reading. I look forward to reading for you guys again next week. Until then, have a good one.